What is up, guys? Octave Gamer here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're back on F1 2020 My Team Career Mode for episode number 7. We've gone quite far in this series. We're almost 10 episodes. Small, but totally worth it. It is time for the British Grand Prix, and straight away we are going to that right now. So it's been a busy week. The British Grand Prix is one that I'm looking forward to a lot. Now here we are in the garage, ready to go out on track. Very clear on track. British Grand Prix, Silverstone circuit. A race that I'm really looking forward to, especially for Aston Martin's home Grand Prix, but I just forgot to do a special livery. I wanted to do a special livery, but I have only just realized that I forgot to do that, and we can't start going back again just to edit a livery. So we've just had to stick with our normal livery, and let's go out on track to do the track acclimatization program. And we are out on track already, so going through the final corner. We want to get a good score in the track acclimatization program, so missing turn 1 for a bit there, but there's still a lot of corners left. We've kept on missing corners, so that's 3 in a row. I think I just outbraked myself, so it actually looks like we've got a worn out part on our car. So let's go through. We're going to the Wellington Straight. We've had a lap time invalidated, so that may not count. I think we'll have to go for another run, and yeah, I think it's just best to go for another run.
Let's review our top 3. Bottas, Hamilton and Lando Norris.
It seemed like my lap times were very slow, so I just decided to end the session. No problem at all, it's just practice. The main one is just qualifying. Albon hasn't even set a lap time at all, so I don't know what is going on there with Red Bull and Albon. I've not really seen much of his performance, so yeah, we need to challenge our rivals and get some good results here in Silverstone. So I'm just gonna skip straight to qualifying and we'll get started. Qualifying time at the British Grand Prix, a track that Lewis Hamilton has about 7 wins in Silverstone. 2008, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2019, and of course 2020. Those are 7 whole years. Like I said, 2008, 2014, 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 8 or 7. So it is time to get on track for qualifying at the Silverstone circuit for the British Grand Prix. What matters in this session is just to move up a few places. Maybe away from last would be great, but let's just see the outcome. It's dark here. I think it might rain very soon. So I'm just going to skip straight to the time where we set our lap time for the first time. Maybe where we get started with the lap time as well. So I just decided to skip some time so that I do not bore you guys out. I kept on getting my lap time invalidated. So it is actually starting to rain now. But can we set a quick lap in the wet? Let's see. We've got Esteban Ocon, who's in 20th place. Not sure what he's doing there. Maybe the Renault is just not on its pace today. But coming across, we just went wide there. And luckily, my lap time did not get invalidated. So we've absolutely missed the first corner, and the second corner, that's invalidated our lap time too. We're just going to return back to the garage and see what else. The rain is actually a lot heavier now, so we will not be improving on our lap time, that's for sure. you can see there the times have just gone completely quick there. And once again we've run wide and has gone into the gravel, and that's our front wing damaged. So I guess that's the end of our session because it was too slippery. Yeah, I just don't know what happened there, to be honest. I just tried to take so much of the corner, and in the end we lost control of the car. Yeah, it was too wet. So I guess that's our session over. So we start last on the grid for the British Grand Prix.
Great Britain then, one of only 2 countries to have held a Grand Prix in every single year of the Formula One World Championship. And the circuit extends that record further for today's Grand Prix. With good opportunities to overtake at the end of the Wellington and Hangar Straights, there's a lot of potential for close action around the 3.6 miles of the Silverstone circuit. With 18 corners and average lap speeds of around 145 miles per hour, it's also one of the longest and quickest circuits on the calendar. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Antoine Hubert. As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. So it's going to be a difficult task to move forward from there.
Everyone has to deal with penalties or reliability issues from time to time throughout their career. You just have to suck up the pain and get on with the job at hand. Today isn't about performing a miracle to put the car back where it should be. It's about effective damage limitation.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Vettel, Charles Leclerc and Albon, Sainz, Giovinazzi, Ricciardo and Lando Norris, Kvyat, Magnussen, Max Verstappen and Gasly, Grosjean, Stroll, Nicholas Latifi and Kimi Raikkonen, Ocon, Russell, Roberts and Antoine Hubert. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Well, the British Grand Prix, one of my favorite races in F1 history. It's produced drama over the years. The 2020 British Grand Prix, a mega one. It was mega. The final 3 laps were dramatic, punctures, front wing damage. Just a lot happened in the 2020 British Grand Prix. And if you didn't watch the 2020 British Grand Prix, then I'm afraid it's too late. You won't experience anything. Wasn't as dramatic. It wouldn't be as dramatic as it is live. And yeah. So planning out our strategy, we may just go from the super soft. Is it super soft? I think from the soft tires until maybe the hards or the mediums. I think just that type of strategy would be alright. So yeah, I just hope for the best in this race, and it won't be the easiest. I know it's gonna be a difficult race for us, maybe, depending on how we do. Because Silverstone, I have been strong around this track. Most of the games which have Silverstone. So I think we're gonna have to go maybe with the default strategy or the alternative strategy. But I think, yeah. So we've chosen the default strategy. I think we'll have to start on hards and then go to the faster tire. Yeah, we're just gonna skip all of this and go on to the formation lap. Say formation lap. We've gotten to the end of the formation lap, so we're just waiting for the grid to line up. That's when me and Antoine can drop into our grid slots. So there we go, parked. We are right now. It's time to go for the British Grand Prix. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights at the British Grand Prix in Silverstone. Lights out and away we go. A fantastic start from George Russell there. An even better one from Antoine. We get the worst start of all. But going into turn number 1, almost around the outside of Esteban Ocon, a bit close between me and Antoine. There was nearly contact. I think there was contact, but we just have to avoid the rest of the pack here. Ocon going a bit wide, he's sending it up the inside of Latifi there.
Good job.
And we have gone skipping to the old start-finish straights. We've got Raikkonen trying to go up the inside of us. He's almost given us a touch there. We drop behind Latifi, and there's a crash there. Did I force Raikkonen off into the wall? I think I did, and the virtual safety car has been deployed. So yeah, we're taking the replay of that. You know what I thought? I actually thought Raikkonen had backed off there going into Cobb's corner. But instead, he didn't back off. I didn't quite see him. So that's how that incident has just gone completely bulldozed. So I'm very sorry to Raikkonen. So that's the second car we've made contact with. We made contact with Latifi. That one I was trying to send it, but I sent it a little too much. Raikkonen, I didn't know that he was there. I thought he backed off, but instead he still continued to fight for the position, so I didn't know he was there. But unfortunately there was contact, so he got punted off into the barriers, and now Latifi and Raikkonen have to come into the pits. The virtual safety car is ending, and already we can pounce on Antoine, but I just decided no, that would be too risky. Let's just let him pull away for a little bit and then try and catch up to him. Yeah, we still got a long way to go in this race. 11 laps left, 25% race. Maybe I will do 50% if you guys want me to. If you want me to do 50%, then tell me in the comments. But let's just skip a few laps late. And we are now moving on to towards the old straight, left field. We have a yellow flag up ahead. Let's just see the replay here. We're on board with Antoine. Oh no, he's going slow. Oh no, Antoine is retiring. Oh no, that's so unfortunate. I can't believe that we've got a man down. That is cruel luck. That is the most cruel thing to happen to Antoine. I can't believe that we have a man down and Antoine is out of the race. Our teammate, well, is off the radar, so we're just gonna have to fight this on our own. But the safety car has been deployed, so whoa, there are a lot of leaders into the pits here. Leaders are coming in. The leaders are coming into the pits, but I won't catch up because they're so far away. But Raikkonen is in last, has overtaken Antoine since Antoine is already out. So we're up to P19 actually. So yeah, this is just gonna be a difficult race because if we try and score points here, we will not have a backup to help us try. Antoine is already out. We've got a few cars into the pits. Now let's cruise so we get ahead of them. This is going to be close, but I think we've gotten ahead of a few. Going into turn number 1, we've braked a little. Was that a front wing on the track? We've gone up to P15. That's what we need just to get our race back on track. So P15 it is, and let's skip to the safety car when it ends. Well, the safety car is about to end, and we have to stay behind Leclerc until we go green. So we might want to get an advantage. Let's close up to Leclerc now. We need to get a good run out of the final corner and then try and overtake him. The Ferrari is kind of powerful compared to the car we have, and we're back racing, and already Ricciardo goes for the move. Now can we get him back? We've still got a few corners, overtaking corners, trying to send it and then locking up. We're going down to P16 now, so that's very important as we've got Stroll behind us. The pink Mercedes trying to attack. so he might definitely get us. We're gonna have to do a bit of Mazepin defending, but just for the sake of sportsmanship, we just have to let him through. And we got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting, when Stroll left me absolutely no room. I had nowhere to go. The FIA do not know what they're talking about. We've got Verstappen and Gasly, former teammates, trying to attack me. This is going to be bad. So going into Maggots and Beckett's, these corners are really fast. We've gone a bit wide there. We've gone off the track. We've corner cut there. We're going across the grass. We've got another 3-second time penalty. Someone touched us on the back. Verstappen's gone into the barriers. Let's take a look at what happened there. So I just went on the grass there. I actually hit Verstappen on his front wing, and then I came back onto the track. I didn't know he was coming back, and then Verstappen. That is kind of fake from the game physics. So riding on board with Verstappen, he already has a damaged front wing. We just turned back and across. Oh, I didn't know he was coming. I didn't know he was on my side there. So, oh no. That is just so unfortunate. I'm so sorry, Max. We've also had a bit of a problem. Is our front wing damaged? So we're gonna have to go into the pits. Now, do we have any damage on our car? I think our tires are just dead. But otherwise, we are alright. But I think a new set of tires will do the job. So Verstappen following us into the pits. That was just a crazy incident. I don't even want to explain what happened there. I just had a snap of oversteer on the grass. Then I just lost control and then hit Verstappen's front wing first time. Second time, that was dangerous of me coming back onto the track. And then, yeah, there was just contact. There was nothing I could do. Verstappen came as quick as he could, and then, yeah. Let's just get this race back and running. We've got 5 laps remaining, a very short race. But, yeah, so sorry for Verstappen. Let's get our race back on track. Can have a bit of We're approaching Maggots and Beckett's now. Through the corner we go. Oh, we've gone onto the grass there. That's the same thing we did a lap ago, and now we've completely spinalled. Oh my god. That's just the worst thing possible. So that's technically us down in last. What a disappointing race for Aston Martin this has been. And the drama just continues. The disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Like that meme always says, yeah, the day is just ruined. And Verstappen, to add to all of that, to set the fastest lap of the race. But wasn't he supposed to slow down on the yellow flags? Well, I don't know what this game has, but whatever happens, it's just happened. Luckily we got 2 laps to go. I just want to end this race. It's been a disappointing weekend, bad laps throughout the whole weekend, so I didn't really enjoy the British Grand Prix. I usually do enjoy this race, but at times, just like today, race to forget. Coming back to Maggots and Beckett's a lap later, and we've gone onto the grass again. We've gone onto the grass, and this time we've cluttered the wall. Oh god. And the leaders are coming through Cop's corner, so we could get lapped. So this is just disappointing. I think just taking the inside line on the grass there, we've got another 3-second time penalty, and now we are about to get lapped. I think just going a bit too yeah, we just went a bit we went on the inside a little too much. We took too much curb, so it made us go onto the grass. So since the race is almost over, I'm just gonna stay out. Hamilton on his way to an 8th British Grand Prix victory. I think he's unstoppable. We've exceeded track limits, so I definitely think our race is ruined. just because of that mistake with Verstappen that we had, we would have stayed in the race. So let's just let the leaders through. We've got Vettel in second place. What a gift to Ferrari that is. Just Vettel to be in second. We've got no downforce at all. So we're just going through Stowe now. I think the leaders are ahead. So Hamilton set the fastest lap, and he wins the British Grand Prix for the 8th time in his career. We are gonna come home in a disappointing 21st. Oh god, it was just not the weekend for us. I think just messing up the practice, getting lap times invalidated too much, really did a massive downfall. So Mercedes come out on top. So yeah, Lewis wins again. It's been a strong weekend for Mercedes, a strong season actually. They may be heading for another title in career mode, not in real life. In real life they've already done that, so yeah, disappointing, but maybe we will fight back. But the podium celebrations are about to begin, and Mercedes are the ones that are coming out on top for now. But I think we just need to give our team a bit of time to make a big impact on yeah, we just need a bit of time just to get used to the car, just to get used to everything. So yeah, Mercedes are on the podium, Vettel is on the podium, Bottas is on the podium as usual, but Vettel on the podium is a big surprise, and you really miss that scene when Vettel and Hamilton spraying each other champagne. I'm sure everyone misses that scene. Hopefully we'll see it this year. So yeah, it's been a fairly disappointing race, but we live to fight another day. We've earned a podium pass achievement there, so at least that helps me out a little bit. But outright struggle of a race. We've moved up to tier 9, I think. Yes, tier 9. Well, this wraps up a disappointing weekend. So guys, that's the end of this video. If you did enjoy this video somehow, then do remember to smash the like button. It really helps me out. And if you want to see more My Team content, more interesting My Team content, then do remember to subscribe. Turn on the notifications so that you never miss out on any other video that I do on my channel. And from me, the OG boy, it's goodbye.